morning, you motherfucking sunshines.
Never too early for soda, man. Good morning, fuckers. Not quite back on the trail, man. Shit. But Cascade Locks, Timberline, or not Cascade Locks, Timberline Lodge, resupply box. Buffet was up to standards. Awesome. I probably didn't get my $36 worth, but if I ate too much, I won't be able to hike today. But it was awesome. Waffles, everything was really good. Glad I pushed the 32 miles here yesterday so I could take care of all my video shit last night, and this morning just eat and get my box. So as the case, let's open up this box. Probably way too much food to get me to Cascade Locks, which is only like 50 miles. This is from Karen out of Oxford, Indiana. Thank you very much, Karen, for this box. 40 bones, more than that, holy shit. Good morning, guys. Fucking on Productions. Karen sent me 100 bones. Hell yeah, they paid for breakfast then some. All right, let's see what we got. Hi, Jeff. Thanks for letting me be a small part of your journey by helping with the resupply. I appreciate the time you put into making the videos interesting to watch with the great music and stories. Something great to anticipate watching each day. Been living vicariously through your hikes since your first PCT hike in 2019. I had fun shopping for supplies, trying to find something a little different to send, which is really hard since you've gotten so many great supply boxes. This is true. I've added some clarified butter, mayo, and olive packets you can add to meals to add extra calories to your meals if you wish. I also included a little something to help fund your Diet Cokes, ice cream, meals, lodging, or whatever you need while at the lodge. Keep crushing the miles and living your best life, Karen. Karen, thank you so much. Got some cheese, Cracker Barrel cheese. They pissed off a lot of people switching their logo recently, but let's see here. Here's the clarified butter, olive oil in there. Got some Fritos. Got some combos. Haven't had these on trail yet this year. M&M's, a little bottle you put olive oil in or whatever. This looks like Sour Patch Kids. Hell yes. More Starbucks and more coffee. Got some Chon tobacco. Hell yes. Pop Tarts. What is this? Big and burrito bowl with fajita chicken packet gourmet. I've never had that before. Got a whole bunch of packets of meat. Got some trail mix in here. Ziplocs, thank you for that. Got some dried fruit and almonds. This is baller shit right here. Tortillas, got some more packet gourmets. Beef stroganoff, Peak is my favorite. Mount Houses. Karen, you did this up right. Snickers bars. Got some breakfast essentials. Electrolytes, always huge. Got a new bandana. I should probably swap mine out because it is dirty. Oh my god, good timing. Darn tough socks. Mine, one of mine at least has holes in them. Send me some toilet paper. Damn, Karen, that's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Propels. Got some jerky sticks. Kind bars, my favorite. You've been watching my videos this year. And of course, the Money Shot Nutella. Hell yes. 50 miles. This is more like probably 100 miles worth of food, but I will go through this, take what I need. I can't go down to government camp. I'd ship some of this up to myself, so I will make some hikers here happy. I'm gonna enjoy my cherry Pepsi here, go through this box, and we'll get on trail as soon as we can, man. It's gonna be a great fucking day. Alright, fuckers, back on the trail, man. Shit. Quick little lunch there. Haven't done shit for miles. I only got 9.5 in, which isn't too bad. Wish I had more, but a little later start out of town today. Legs weren't quite working. Had that breakfast buffet all up in me, weighing me down and shit, but I put a fresh pair of Darn Toughs on that Karen sent me, so my feet feel top notch at least. Well, I'll probably have to make it a little later afternoon, depending on terrain this afternoon. So I want to get as close to Cascade Locks as I can, so I can make it in there tomorrow at a reasonable time. Right now I sit about just over 40 miles from Cascade Locks. I'd like to do another 15 today if I can. I'll be around 24, 25 for the day, which 25, 26 tomorrow will be reasonable. Remember in 2019, I mean, I got up at the ass crack of dawn. I've been rained on for like 3 days in a row up to that point. I said, fuck it, no more. I think I got up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I did 38 in the Cascade Locks, so the terrain is fairly easy. As far as this afternoon goes, I got 2.5 more miles on the descent here, about a 2.5 mile climb, and then the terrain looks fairly cruisy after that. So I don't see why I can't do another 15 miles at least. Might show up a little later to camp, but that's fine, whatever. Just make my life a little easier tomorrow. Alright, well, I'm feeling nice and fat and jolly. Let's get on down the trail and try to get this 15 miles put away, man. One tiny little sip. That didn't last very long, did it? I'm glad I packed that fucker off 24 miles. Hell yeah. Well, camp, man. That was a rough day, surprisingly. I guess it shouldn't be surprising. There was a lot of elevation coming out of Timberline, man. I mean, through the Sierra, it probably wouldn't have been that bad because you were expecting it. But through Oregon, we've been pretty spoiled with the climbing. And it came out of nowhere and kind of destroyed my legs today. And then that last stretch up to this point, it's not very conducive for camping or water. So I picked up my capacity 2.5 miles back and hauled it here, which I wasn't too thrilled about after my legs were jello for the day. But on top of having that Mountain Dew Tall Boy in my pack and like 4 days of food when I really only needed one, I had a heavy ass pack for that last fucking hour to camp. But we made it. I'm loaded up on water. Got to enjoy my Mountain Dew. 24.5 miles today puts me just over 25 miles into Cascade Locks tomorrow. And we'll be wrapping up Oregon, man. I love Oregon. Oregon doesn't get a lot of praise from thru hikers.
in my experience, but Oregon is one of my favorite stretches of trail. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Maybe it's just my style of hiking through the woods all day long, but you do get those times where you get the views. Then you got Timberline Lodge and the Mount Hood Wilderness. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah, I had a good time through Oregon, and the bugs were very minimal this time around, and barely any rain. So, I couldn't have asked for a better weather scenario through Oregon this year compared to 2019. But I'm gonna hop in my tent here. We got a nice breeze to this campsite, so keep the skeeters away if there's any, and wake up at normal time tomorrow. I should be able to push 25 fairly easy. The terrain looks fairly easy. It's basically we're hugging the top of this mountain and then downhill to Cascade Locks tomorrow. So I would like to hit up the post office tomorrow if I can get there in time for that. If not, I already got a hotel booked, so I can pick up my box in the morning. But that's the dealio. I'm gonna hop in my tent here, rest my weary ass legs, and we'll holler at you fuckers in the morning, man.